Hello YouTube, Jared here, and today I have another build. It is a fire damage build, burning effects. The skill tree is the same as the toxic, except we just switched over, but if you haven't seen it before, when you start off the skill tree, try to get these, and then come here, and then grab your armor. You can wait to get these till later. Then you can grab one more armor here. This is health here. Down here, you just become tanky so you can survive in this world. And then you want to definitely come get this. This will help you just heal so you don't have to keep spending a bunch of resources. This is very, very good for just healing you. If you don't have it, it's going to feel annoying that you're always using a repair kit, but if you have this, it's going to be really nice. And this heals severe damage too. For the middle, we got this battle medic finishing blow, and then this reactive bulwark. And then you come here, and I think every build that I do, I'm going to have piercing, but I'm still working on maxing it. I wouldn't say it's as most important as what you're mainly doing. So we're doing burning. The only difference between this build and the last build is we were just using all these for the toxic. So I didn't change anything. And when you're applying a status effect, you need this status effect charge rate. That's going to help the ablaze. The ablaze happen. When the blaze happens, their ship takes chunks of burning damage, which is really nice. And yeah, that's it for the skill tree. And then if you want to, I recommend getting these, and then whatever your hull is different, try to like counterbalance. Like I was low on burning, so I got a little more burning. So the ship, we're still using the Corvette. And this is for my poison build. I still need to get a fire stuff for this, but yeah. This is just our restoring weapon. It doesn't matter. We're using the hull carvers now, because there isn't really any culverins that do natural fire damage. But I think culverins are my favorite cannon, because you can, if you're playing on console, you can just hold down the trigger. I think on PC too, right? I don't like clicking the long cannons anymore. Like click, click, click every cannon. I wish that there was an option just to hold it down. And maybe I would use long guns again. But since you can just hold this down, it feels nice. You have to roll burning damage. Severity doesn't matter, you can change it. Amplify burning, you could get that or amplify piercing. And this is probably the most important part in the Enduring Embers. Every hit deals 33. I tried the other one with the Blaze, and trust me, it was not that good at all. I was like, what is this? But this one, you can tell the difference. So we do that with this one. But this one I rolled increase the piercing damage. And you need a mortar that has any mortar that has the roar 8.3 base damage builds the taunted status effect, because we are going to use a piece of furniture that increases our damage to taunted targets. We're using the worm hide. As you can see, this thing lacks poison resistance and flame resistance. So you want to compensate for that in this tree and flood. But as you see in the bottom right, those are what I have after the skill tree and the secondary damage stuff. And we did change this major furniture. I think I'm going to use this now for every build, because that secondary damage reduction by 24% is amazing. And increasing our weapon damage. By the way, weapon damage is including your normal shot and your secondary damage. So it's like 10% secondary damage and 10% regular damage. As you can see in the top on the right side of the screen, my regular damage on the Just even the ballista, you can see it has that poison. The regular damage is 2,255. This is going to increase everything by 10%. It doesn't show up in the stats like I wish it did. The armor shows up, but it doesn't show up like it's increasing the damage. It's like a passive thing. I don't know. And this is the increased weapon damage to taunted targets. This is going to help for any build. So, and then we're doing reduce the AoE. I like to do a lot of forts, and they like to shoot at me with forts and a lot of AoE from a lot of things. And this secondary damage reduction, and then you can just drop your anchor and go fast. I like that one. And we need turning speed and acceleration to get out of stuff and like feel zippy. And health and armor is going to be good. And that's it. And for your worm hide, I put double armor, ironclad, ironclad. I would do increased resist to all. I need to fix that. And I'm trying out this iron curtain thing. But yeah. So let's go kill something. Make sure you get your taunted status effect so you get your 14% damage bonus going. Once he's ablaze, you can start seeing the dots on him. The fire damage just ticking on him. It's actually pretty strong. It's a little bit stronger than poison, actually. There is a different version of this guy where he takes a lot less damage. There's like a tanky version of him and a squishy version. I just got lucky to get the squishy version, but I hope we get like a tanky version here. Because the enemies are kind of inconsistent. Sometimes they're like, even just like a regular, not even a boss, like a regular, like a broadsider or like one of those, like anybody, they could just be super tanky for some reason, and you're like, what is going on with the game right now? Like, and I guess it's just a part of World Tier 4 that some enemies are just lucky and they get like 1,000% health. Or resistance to like 100% resistance to anything. I don't know. And it's just annoying to play against. This guy looks a little bit squishy. We can try to fight a boss. Well, I just want to show some tick damage. It's ticking for quite a bit. There are different ticks. Yeah, I did have a piece of furniture that decreased secondary damage based on how far the enemy was, and it said capped at 30% at 600 meters, meaning if you're really close to them that you're not getting, and I normally play closer anyway, so I'm not going to be getting like that much damage reduction because well, sometimes I do play far away, but that piece of furniture was just kind of like, I'm getting the secondary damage no matter what now from the major furniture we changed to. But let's try to do a more challenging enemy. Nobody's doing that. We'll do one more here. This is the easy one. These are just the squishers. By the way, the vulnerable status effects, I have that on my mortar too. It helps for like crew attacks. It's just on there. I'm not gonna take it off. I didn't care what it was. But if you're gonna do crew attacks, you want something quite a lot of vulnerable status buildup. Let's try to do something challenging here. Is there anybody here? Maybe. We could try to fight Vikram. Last time I did for the toxic build video, we did Li Tianning, and we almost killed her, and then like all her little burners came up behind us and killed us. So I'm kind of interested to see how this build does versus him. I'm not gonna say like you're supposed to be able to solo these things in World Tier 4 because they kind of made it challenging. But you know what's so funny? I can't even call for help. Oh, we need what the taunted status effect. I'm guessing he's gonna ram me. It's gonna hurt. I don't know if I want to do that. This man takes no damage. Oh yeah, by the way, the ballista is really good for this one too because his little... Getting down there. You can see some of those fire ticks on him. And it's so funny, I could even call for help if I wanted to. Yeah, this is the annoying part. I think the ballista will pierce through this. I'm not sure though. See, it does do some damage. See, that's one thing about the ballista that I like. Can this pop the bubble? I don't know. Do mortars go through that stuff? What am I doing? I'm like, should not have put this on. Try not to put your sails up all the way, just do like 2, and then you still get that 20% reduction. Oh, really? Can we just go into his little bubble with him? We're coming in. Stop. We're coming in your bubble. I kind of want to call for help, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even if he sinks me, I'm totally, like, fine with this build. Like, it's not... You're in Will Tier 4. You're a solo, you know what I mean? It's like all these things you're not supposed to be doing. People want, like, the game to be super easy, but it's actually just not easy that much anymore. I mean, it's still... have a repair in 19 seconds if we can survive, but I don't know if we're gonna survive. And this is just the first part of this fight. He's like gonna go up in the second phase, right? Let's just brace until we can heal. Yeah, he's pretty tanky right now. Only getting like 3,000 a shot. Second phase. Can I call for help now this phase, maybe? I need to build the status effect charge thing so I can do more damage to him. Alright, he's just gonna follow me. Man, it's bracing, man. Uh-oh. What is coming after me? Oh. Now we're gonna be called for help now. But yeah, it's gonna take a group to kill him. But at least like you were able to heal up. But yeah, I can eventually kill him, but it's just gonna take forever. So I think I'm just gonna end the video here, guys, and save you the pain. And I don't even care. The thing is, I don't even care about his loot. I just wanted to show you, like, we're pretty tanky. We're better now. But yeah, me running away video at the end. You know, I had to have every kind of video. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this build. I'm definitely having fun with these burning weapons. It's fun to see everybody burning. And I definitely like that major furniture that we changed. It seems a lot more fun. So, but yeah, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.